Hey everyone, John here with Paleo Tracks. I'm out in the beautiful Rocky Mountains once again. Today I want to talk to you about an excellent primitive weapon that can definitely be a game changer in an emergency, survival, or primitive living situation. So, stick around, much to see. I know you'll enjoy. Alright, so what's that weapon I'm talking about? I'm talking about primitive clubs, just like this. Now this is definitely bigger. This is about the size of a baseball bat. This might be used in a defensive sort of way, as far as if I'm out in the wilds and I need to create some sort of physical advantage as well as a psychological advantage to survive in that area. I might start off with a club. I can grab something that's on the ground, a stick that creates distance between me and that target. I gain an advantage right off the bat. This has been shaped and refined a little bit more, tapered end. All these little points that were branches coming off a main branch, I've just sharpened them down, given them slight little point, slight little, different facets, so to speak. And, I've got a tool now. Now I've got something that I can definitely use to keep some sort of animal at bay. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but psychologically, mentally in my head, I've got that. I can do that with this, and that's what that advantage is. And when I look at some of these smaller ones, these are definitely clubs all in themselves, but this one here, I can definitely throw. It's got a heavier end, kind of resembles a rabbit stick, and this could be that transition between a rabbit stick and a club. These two right here, I might carry with me on the hunt. Maybe I snare an animal, maybe I incapacitate an animal in some way where it's on the ground, still alive. These two guys right here, a little bit heavier weights, boom, boom, a couple whacks on the head. Now I've got a meal. These are for that direct impact sort of thing. Got to get up close and personal, but you can get the job done. And this little guy right here, hey, for fish, knocking a fish out, cracking shells as far as crustaceans and turtles and a variety of other animals. I can use shells of different nuts, cracking open some hard cased fruits. This is more like my hammer, more like a tool, so to speak. But again, it gives me that advantage. Relatively simple to make. Doesn't require a lot of time. It's really up to me. All of these were made through natural processes. Stone tools, again, you don't need much to do it, but simple stone tools, cut down and then sanded. You can take a simple piece of buckskin like this, throw some sand from a river or stream, and you can start to sand this out just like regular sandpaper, creating that kind of nicer edge or that nicer feel, especially in the hands if you have to swing this at a intended target. All of these were made the exact same way. They were all covered with rendered animal fats. This just gives me a little bit more protection from moisture soaking into this wood, potentially rotting it, as well as some of that heat that might crack this as well. Just simple rendered animal fats. It draws out the color. It's a natural stain. And that's it. Down and dirty. Survivor's advantage right there. That's pretty much it as far as primitive clubs. Real simple design, real simple creation, and many, many uses. So the next time you find yourself out in the wilds, you need to gain a psychological advantage against maybe some potential threat animals, or you need to have a better tool to crack open shells or incapacitate some sort of fish after you pull it onto land, create yourself a simple little club. Doesn't take a lot, but it's going to give you an advantage that's going to really make the difference in your survivability. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.